Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Anne's World. I have again Dom in the house.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Dom, you want to go ahead and tell them what you got on yours?
Yes, I have some regular taco meat and some what's it called? It's like queso meat with Cool Ranch Doritos and some of this salsa verde with some fire sauce, some pico de gallo, sour cream, cheese, and lettuce.
Okay, well, I have some regular tortillas. I have nacho cheese, Doritos, and have Cool Ranch Doritos. That's how I like my nachos, okay? That's how I do it. With some queso, no, not queso, but some of this here El Paso Ranch. I also have this black bean and corn on here, as well as my nachos. I have the queso cheese on my tacos, and I'm sorry, yeah, with my homemade pico de gallo with red and yellow onions. And this is the meat, so ground beef, refried beans, and black beans. Yes, get into that. Okay, and then right over here, you know I'm extra, I have some cheese dip with meat in it. Y'all see the meat? Let me mix it up some.
A good rotel.
Yes, rotel. Got some black beans in here too. A little bit of refried beans as well. And I done said my grace off camera. And so I can get into it. But this lovely day, we're gonna do a story time. You wanted something?
I'm good.
We're gonna do a story time of how I almost got jumped, y'all, at a church function, okay? Yeah. And the bishop was there.
He was.
They just trying me. Let me get some.
He was there.
Okay. So I didn't stuff these to capacity, as y'all can see, you know.
Y'all, let me tell you. I don't know how church is now, but in those days, it seemed like anybody could get it anywhere. Okay? Because I have been in my share of fights at church, outside.
How many fights have you been in our church?
I don't know. Too many.
Okay. So, we go to this church. So we're part of this church, a Pentecostal church called Church in God in Christ, aka Kojic. Okay? If you know about that, if you know about Kojic, please leave a comment and let me know where you attend a Kojic church at, or where you grew up. If you grew up going to Kojic church, let me know.
And say something
where you grew up.
They say in Kojic.
Yeah, and say something I only see in Kojic, okay? So we were in Florida, right? Mm-hmm. So our church was Tampa, the Bishop Church. Mm-hmm. And, okay, so this was the jurisdictional Ames convention, right?
Yep, this was Ames.
Yeah, and this is for the whole state of Georgia, where all these jurisdictions come together. Excuse me, and we just go to church. You know, we churching. And this was the last night of Ames, so they did it's become a what's it called? Tradition that the last night of Ames we go to they rent out the roller rink for the night after church.
We gotta point something out.
Yeah.
So
take a bite.
Ames happens every year. Mm-hmm. You know, I think last year maybe might have been the first year in over 100-something years that they weren't able to gather in a building for Ames.
Yeah.
Because this is a yearly thing. They have it not only within like each state, but then they have it nationally. And sometimes internationally. Like,
what do you mean internationally?
Like,
where do they have it at internationally? I'm so sorry, darling.
They do Ames internationally, too.
Mm.
All the international churches do it, too. They run through Ames.
Um,
So it's like they come. So that's what I'm saying. When we have Ames for everybody, you got people coming in from all over the world, not just the United States.
mm.
But this was just for the state, or the portion of the state that our bishop was over.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Okay, so this is.
Hold on. Y'all, hold on real quick. I gotta get some more napkins. Alright. I'm back, y'all. Okay, so let me tell you. So for y'all don't know, and if you don't know what Kojic is, Church of God in Christ,
Google it.
well, yeah, you can do that too. But I'm gonna give this little tidbit. It is the largest Pentecostal church in the world of African American people. So our founder was Bishop Mason, and he built a church where African American people can come and freely worship. And also, he was a huge believer in education, and so education still today is still really big. Okay, and so going back to the story, this was I was like what, 13, 14?
Yeah, you were still
15?
young. I think I was in high school.
I wasn't in high school yet. I think I was about like 13.
So
I think I just turned 13.
because there's layers to this. This is what I'm trying to say. There's layers to this. So not only were we in Ames convention, right? But during Ames convention, each part of what like the programs that the church has is highlighted. So you got Sunshine Band, you got Purity Band, you got YPWW, which stands for Young People Willing Workers.
Yes.
Okay.
Were you
And
willing
so,
worker, Dominic?
I sure was. Until that's another story. Until I had to get sat down, me and my older sister. You know, we were in that program, and
I'm sorry, did I share?
it's 7 days of people from all over the state. Like, you're not gonna get to see this person, but once, you know, for just 1 week out of the whole year. You feel me? Unless you come to convocation, and that's not always a given. Okay?
Okay.
Trust.
I double this.
So, some people have old scores they need to settle.
Who got all scores? For what?
They missed out. Something might have happened on the Sunday and the last day of Ames convention. You couldn't get to that person. I know a lot of fights that was supposed to happen. A lot of fights that was supposed to happen. But, you know, didn't because of Ames. You got once a year. For 7 days.
Yes.
So, I don't necessarily know these individuals' whole backstory, and if they had a score to settle.
The girls?
Yeah.
I don't know what jurisdiction they was from, but they were not from my jurisdiction because I never seen them day before in my life.
I didn't know them either, but I was like,
So anyway,
my sister.
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to do the setting and everything. I'm going to give you all the details.
Tell it.
Remember, okay, so this was Friday night after church, and we were in the Ames choir. So the Ames choir is teenagers, and we sing, you know, like the whole is 7 days. 7 days of churching, y'all, every night, churching, and Black people church. So y'all know it's like 2 hours plus every night. School night. Well, this is summer, right? During the summer, this is how we spend our summer, y'all.
Day, afternoon.
Day and night, all day churching.
Did you really be at church during Ames? From time it opened at 6 a.m.?
You know we were right on edge. It's Friday, and we
So
spent
whenever they get out.
7 days at church, all day, every day. And sometimes, because we live 45 minutes from the church, sometimes we have a regular, like, you know,
Summer.
yeah, like kids playing, going on vacation. Our vacation was church, okay? Not even vacation Bible school, but church.
For me, that's the point of, you know, when you come back from, you know, summer break and your teacher's like, what did you do this summer? One of my teachers was like, Dominique, you can't keep writing that you went to church. I'm like, but that's all I did. I woke up, I got ready, and I went to church.
To praise Jesus.
But this, when this happened, this year I had a different story.
Okay. So, anyway, because in the Inquirer, the bishop, may he rest in peace, King.
Yes.
But the bishop would pay either, this year it was barbecue for everybody in the Inquirer that's been there for 7 days. Mm-hmm. As a reward, it's like, thank you for showing up, showing out for the church. So me and that, we get to when Inquiry, we got to eat. So anyways, we get to leave early Friday night. So we leave early because we perform. So after our last song we perform in the choir, we get to exit stage right and go to the annex and eat.
Yeah. And
we just stay there and conversate, whatever. And we normally come back, whatever. But
you can take your time.
Yeah, you can take your time because it was like all you can eat, really. Because he got, like, when I tell you our bishop did us right, and he fed us. Like, you never left hungry ever. Okay, he was a bigger man too, so he knew how to eat. Okay, he was like, didn't he say one time, he's like, look at me, because talk about his size, and he's like, I'll feed you good. I know how to eat, and he sure did.
And I trusted
him. He had never lied. Okay.
I trusted him.
Yeah, he had never lied. So this time we ate and then we went back to service a little bit, but we got to dip out because there was, people all different ages. It's the youth, so it's like teenagers to like early 20s.
Yeah.
So there's people who had cars and all that stuff. So my parents, well, mainly our mother, let us go to the roller rink early because, my mom and dad was going to stay and, talk to people. So like I said, they had titles in the church. So we didn't have to wait. And so we went ahead and got a ride with some of us in Ames to the roller rink. So we were we left right after church let out. Like after the benediction, we was gone. Like, so we did that. And okay. So I'm over here. So my older sister, like I mentioned her in my last episode, Queen Mother, she's a really great skater. So, and I'm not.
Me neither.
So she went to the skate, got her skates, and started rolling. And also, this roller rink is free. If you show up, you get to go. Mm-hmm. Period. I don't know where you at. Tell people where you at.
Me, of course. First thing I'm gonna do when my parents not around at a roller rink is go to the little vending machines where you get those fake tattoos and get them. And so that's what I was doing. Deciding which tattoo I wanted to get.
Anyway, so I was over there sitting because I just ate that big meal and I couldn't I'm not a great roller skater. Young boys, I don't know. They were in high school. I feel like they were in middle school because of how the size they were.
Yeah.
But I guess they were in high school. And they was trying to talk to me or flirt with me. And mind you, like I have a type. And my type is kind of fluid. But my type is if I vibe with you or not. Mm-hmm. And these guys I weren't really vibing with. But they was kind of cute. So I was entertaining them because I was bored and I had nobody anyways. Huh? You guys just talking, whatever. And then these girls, probably like what, 4 or 5 girls?
Yeah.
Came over, and they were like, and I'm cool. Like, I'm such a cool person. Like, I'm chill. I don't care whoever. But they come over and was like talking to one of the boys, and at first I didn't know that she liked him, but whatever, and she was like talking, whatever, say, hey, how are you, da-da-da. So I figured they knew each other from church. I'm like, okay, they can talk, whatever, I'm cool. And then she was like, asked one of the dudes, she was like, what are you doing sitting with her? And I'm like, her? Like, oh, I'm my own business. It came up to me. And so she kept talking, whatever. So I'm like, you know what? So I went and moved to another seat because by then You got all the bishop, all the superintendents, all the adjutants, all the lay members, the elders, the missionaries, the mothers.
Mm-hmm.
You got everybody in that roller ring now. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to be holy and righteous. And like I said, and I didn't want to get beat down because my parents hold positions.
They do.
And this is not school.
It's not.
I mean, at school, at least I could probably lie my way out of this.
Nope.
But now that the church function my parents at, I can't lie because they got witnesses.
Mm-mm.
So I was like, let me move. Okay, let me do the Christian thing and move, right? So I moved to another seat. Those boys followed me, okay? So I'm like, oh, they really like me. Okay, whatever. And talking to me, whatever. And so those girls were pissed. And I think it wasn't really all the girls. I mean, maybe like two, because there's only 2 boys. Maybe 2 or 3 boys. Okay, and one was like a elementary school year old boy. So that was no-go. But they went and they sat down at the seat that I was at before, the booth I was at before, and they were just looking at me, whatever, and looking over there, and they were just still trying to talk to me, asking me for and the boys trying to talk to me, still asking me for my number. That made me thirsty. Asked me for my number. And like, basically was like, I'd like to talk to you, da-da-da. And I'm just like, I don't know, da-da-da. And so, anyways, these boys still talk to me. I'm talking to them, whoop, whoop, whoop. And then this girl, the leader, because I think it was 2 girls that like those 2 boys, 2 high schooler boys. Mm-hmm. And so the 2 girls stood up and started talking like they want to fight. It was like, I really don't know what they said. The da, 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 da. That's all I heard. Da, da, ba, 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 ba. And so I'm like, you know what? And this time, I don't know where my sisters are. Like I tell you, it's a packed roller rink. Everybody's there. I just know my one sister was roller skating, so I've seen her. And that's why I was sitting there, because I like watching people skate and do different tricks. Because, we got members from the 70s and stuff. So they know how to get down. So that was just entertaining to me. So my sister, I didn't know where Dom was, but I know my sister was still skating at the roller rink. So I was like, you know what? Let me walk away. Because apparently me changing booths was happening. Okay? So I'm like, let me walk away. And so as I'm walking away, I'm just hearing, bah, 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 bah. You better walk away. Bah, 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 bah. And I'm just like, in my head, I was like, okay. So in my mind, like I said, it's a packed house and nobody came and stopped this woman, or because she was one was Queen Mother's age. Was another one your age too?
Yeah, these were like older girls.
And I was in middle school.
Yeah. And so like at this point, when you get up to like walk away, right? I'm the type of person that I try to persevere, So even though I always fell down while skating and I got laughed at, and even one year, other individuals fell on me while skating.
Grown folks, right?
Yeah. It's another story. Grown folks fell on me, but I was determined to skate, to learn.
You always fail.
I always fail, giving my all. I still can't skate to this day, y'all. But I was in that phase of learning. But anyhow, so I just got back from like gripping the side of the skating rink with my skates on. Gripping, child. 'Cause I wasn't gonna let go. Because I always fail every time I let go. And I think some people would purposely skate near me fast to make me fall.
And they like to. I'm telling you. The church folks are worse. They like seeing people fall. They're rude.
Yeah,
they're brutal.
So I am finally like I get off the floor and I'm found a bench and I'm like I need to take these skates off and like they were tied really tight because I was thinking like I have my hypothesis every year about like what inhibits my ability to skate. And so this year they weren't tight enough. So they were extremely tight and tied with many knots. Right?
But hold on. So did your hypothesis ever conclude that it's your balance and not the skates? How long did it take you to get to that conclusion? By what? 5 months? Y'all took it 5 months. It's 5 years.
I wanted to be thorough.
5 years.
I wanted to be thorough.
I knew I couldn't skate. My balance was off.
But anyways, So I found a bench and I was trying to untie one of these knots. Lord help me. I entrusted someone else to help me tie a knot.
Who?
And I don't even remember who it was. It was an adult. And now it's like, dang, this is an impossible knot. But my spidey senses started tingling. And someone was just like, look up. And I looked up. And I see these group of girls following her. And I said, what's going on over here?
Mm-hmm. And this is after I'm trying to walk away. And so
I wasn't even paying attention to my shoes anymore. I was like literally watching them. I wanted to see what was happening. Like, is this a hostile situation? But let me just say, the moment I saw this young woman sitting next to me.
Well, I'm not the same. Let me tell you. So, I'm getting heavy, so.
It was the freaking signal.
Okay? So, I'm walking away. I'm hearing their voice still. I'm like, no superintendent, no adjutant, no nobody, no lady member. Then stop this grown woman from following me and talking junk.
I'm on the other side.
To me, harassing me.
Of the rink. Okay.
And she's seeing this, but nobody stopped her. So I'm saying, oh, so it's a free-for-all tonight. Nobody gonna stop it? I'll stop it. So I know, with me, y'all, it's like another person. I have an issue with blacking out.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's angry.
Yes, when I get angry. So all I remember I turned around. It was like slow motion. It's like, as I was turning around, it was like me, Ams, was drifting back. And my bull was coming for the ass. Okay?
Yeah.
And all I knew when I turned around, I was like, use the profanity. Yes, I did. In the church. Yes, I did. Because they tried it. And like I said, it was a bull coming out, okay? It wasn't Ams anymore. It was somebody else. Turn around, doing this, and I'm walking towards them now. Right. And I remember they stopped because I think they were shocked that I actually turned around and was walking towards five females.
Away from it for a minute.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and they looked shocked. So they stopped in their tracks, and I was walking towards them. And then I don't know. I remember I feel somebody just stop me. And then I'm trying to go over them to get them. And the next thing I know, it all happened so fast. Like, next thing I know, because I'm trying to get over, I'm looking over, I see Queen Mother over there throwing blows. I don't know where she came, but she's like Superwoman, okay? She's like a Marvel superhero. Yeah. Her skate somehow came off without being fastened, and she was just like, trying to just get them. And I'm just like, I'm like, shoot, let me go to my sisters. These are 5 females. Let me go to my sister. I'm trying to go.
Meanwhile, before my older sister even got there, when I saw her raise her hand up, like, I knew. It just snapped. I literally, you heard me say I couldn't figure out how to take off my skates. Girl, I easily flipped them off my feet. I started running down the side of the rink. Next thing I know, I'm flying without wings.
Don't know you flying without wings.
I'm flying without wings because the whole time apparently my play uncle Yogi, was watching the situation unfold, and I guess he was trying to make his way to Amber.
And he was the bishop's adjutant. The bishop.
And he was gonna walk over to Amber, and he said he was walking toward her, and he just, like, in the corner of his eye, he saw me start darting, and he got scared because he said, I got scared because I'd never seen you run before. And that's true, because ain't nobody ever seen me run before. But except for when it's about to jump off. Like, if you ever been in one of our fights, the only time you ever see me run is when it's about to jump.
Okay, because she was ready to fight.
I knew as soon as I got there, it was no asking questions. It was nothing. It was like, if she had to come out of herself to do that, it must be something serious.
Mm-hmm.
So I was about to go over there and start whopping with my older sister, because if y'all knew anything about me and my older sister and about our reputation,
crazy,
at school, in the community, at church, It's a 2 for 1. You get, if you mess with one, you automatically get the other. You automatically, and we don't gang with people. Mm-mm. We don't. We do it in turns. We do it in turns.
And these 5 girls were not trying to do it in turns. They was trying to fight me all at once.
And usually I go first because I know I can take a few hits.
But I also think because Queen Mother was rolling skating with some other people in the Ames choir. Yeah. They also stopped and helped fight because I couldn't get there. Because she that was with her.
So my uncle literally picked me up and he was like, no, you're not. He's like, the bishop is right there. And
yeah, literally the bishop was like,
I was like, I gotta get to my sister. Like, let me go. And I was like hitting him.
But the bishop wasn't like a foot away.
No.
From the whole altercation.
So go ahead, resume your story.
So, I'm not getting, so now we got other people coming to break up this fight because my Queen Mother, she didn't ask no questions. No. She wasn't, she didn't stop and think. No. She just went to start throwing hands. Yep. As she should, because that's why she's what? Queen Mother. Okay? And, so they had to break up now this brawl because Queen Mother brought friends. Anyway, so all these people breaking up, so we got all these adjutant superintendent's child breaking up this fight. And they had my sisters and I had to sit on one side of the ring, and the girls had to sit on the other side.
And that was such a pitiful sight. Like, Bishop, he just like looked. He looked at us 3 and looked at all of them girls. It was like 6, 7 of them girls. And he was just shaking his head like 3. Like, he was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just counting like 3. Oh.
And everybody knew us because, like I said, the bishop knew who our parents were. Everybody knew who our parents are. Yeah. So, at first, I was upset with Queen Mother because, like, in that time, as I was walking away, like, I didn't see nobody. It was just me by myself and these 5 girls. Yeah. So I didn't know, like, because I was like, why didn't y'all come before? Like, it got to that, you know what I'm saying, to help me, whatever. And then Queen Mother went off on me because she was like, and that's what she told me. She just took up her skating rings and, her rollerblades and started throwing hands because she was like, I would never let no females touch you and jump you. And she said, they around my age. She's like, nobody my age is going to fight my little sister, period. I said, okay, we made up, like, my sister and I, anytime if we had like a quarrel or beef, whatever, we talk it out, we squash it, and we move forward. That's our relationship. And that's what happened. And then Dawn told us, where she was and all this stuff, And we had different people, I forget, I don't know if you remember, but we had different people come up to us and be like, y'all know y'all should be finding a church. Our church functions, why are you doing
the mothers, the missionaries,
but they did not know,
the elders, the deacons, everybody. Mm-hmm.
But they did not know that these females were harassing me, and I was trying to walk inside. I said I walked away, but they were following me and they were talking mess to me. So I stood up for myself out of protection. Yeah. Because I didn't know like what they were going to do. So I wasn't sorry. And so my mom found us, and she was like, "What happened?" I told her basically I was protecting myself. My mom was like, "Okay, well that's it. We ain't getting in trouble." So,
hey, learn your lesson, children. Don't get into a brawl in front of your bishop or pastor before Sunday.
Oh, you're called up, right?
We all had to go up in there for prayer. Because we was fighting. And, of course,
cussing.
So, don't do that. Because then, he got to stop the music, get the microphone, tell everybody what you did in case they wasn't there. Tell you was wrong.
Even though I'm the victim.
And then pray for you, lay hands on you, and be on the altar. But yeah, that's it.
That's how I almost got jumped by 5 girls. But of course,
I wasn't gonna let that happen.
Queen Mother was never gonna let that happen. That's why you need to get sisters like me. Because when you got sisters like me, you prepare for everything.
Everything.
Because we don't need 4 or 5 people. Us 3, we'll shut it down. Now, I don't believe in fighting now because I'm grown and go to jail. I'm too pretty to go to jail, okay?
Exactly.
I am not for that. and I want to have a future, okay?
Yeah.
So if something like that happens to me now, 911.
Thank you.
Press charges.
Call the authorities.
Okay? Because
Yeah.
Am's not about to go to jail for nobody, period.
She don't
Trust
need to.
God, nobody.
She don't need to.
That's what I'm gonna do. But those girls, I never seen them after that altercation.
No.
I don't know what their name. I still to this day don't know which jurisdictions they're from. Like,
But, you know, that was during a time when, like you said, anyone who could come could get in. So they may have been from a jurisdiction. They may have just been kids that were around the.
yeah, like family, like maybe a family
Yeah.
brought them because they knew it was
Yeah.
Friday,
Yeah.
and the kids go rolling with like, hey, you
For
want your
free.
kids? Yeah,
So
because
sometimes they just bring anybody from.
things do that for
Anywhere.
like, you know, especially people that are less fortunate, and you know they don't really go there because they don't have money, like go
Yeah.
to roller rink and stuff like that, and that's another reason why our bishop, did that, because you know he knows we didn't go, like as Don was saying earlier, like we didn't go to, and I don't know if it's. Do you think our parents couldn't afford taking us to roller rink?
I think it was just an expense that could, you know, money could be used for anything else. You know, it's one of those things that's just like, nah, I'd rather not. I mean, I think they could sometimes, maybe not all the time, but sometimes, yeah. But I just think it was, nah, I'd rather buy potatoes.
Okay, what?
I'd rather buy potatoes.
Yeah, but
Organic.
hope y'all enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna have to edit this down a little bit, but anyways,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Thank you guys again for coming and tuning in to another one of my episodes of Am's World. I appreciate your support again continuously. Please continue to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love interacting with you guys. I love talking to you guys. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Let me know in the comments also if you experience an altercation or being harassed by someone at church where you was about to fight or you did fight, whatever.
Or if you almost got jumped.
Yeah, if you remember
Did
that jump.
anyone, or if you did get jumped, did anyone come to your rescue?
Yeah,
aid?
and what
Or did you
happened?
just get jumped?
Yeah, what happened? But let us know. Okay, so thank y'all again. As always, I hope you guys elevate in life. I hope you guys are always feeling special and feeling right. And I love y'all. Y'all have a most amazing day or night, wherever your time y'all watching it. And y'all be blessed. See ya. Bye.